What's up, guys and girls, and welcome back to competitive multiplayer, and I am joined by David.
Hey, folks.
So,
Now you gotta remember what you need to do.
yeah. Oh, I know what I'm doing. Let's kick off with... sliding that out a little bit. Alright, okay. Hang on. Oh no, sorry. I got confused.
Doesn't take a lot normally.
Alright, where is my... tractor? There it is.
Kind of important thing to have in a farming game.
Yeah, I was wondering where I'd left it. But I forgot I'd left one over here on purpose. So I have ideas.
Oh God, Lord help us all.
Oh, by the way, I think your trailer is still at the store.
You know, a second.
Your low loader.
Probably is, yeah.
Okay. That was weird.
What have you done?
That was weird. I got audio skip and a bit of frame skip there. Nothing's... Can't remember. Am I gonna need to bloody plough that field? If so, I can't remember. I'll find out in a minute. Do I need to... No, do I need to redo this one? Well, what was the point in doing that then? That's not good. So it's interesting, yeah?
What have you done?
No, you know, it says, you know, when a field needs, like, rolling and stuff. But it's weird how the field needs rolling even if your field was pre-rolled before you replanted.
Yeah, well, you have to roll after seeding. That's the process.
Yeah, I know. It's just, like... Yeah, okay. I know it's a process, but it's just like, well, if you've already pre-rolled it, why does it make you roll it again? Because I knew this field was already pre-rolled, but it wants me to now roll the frigging thing again.
Like I say, it's following the seeding that it wants rolling, not following the...
Yeah, but this field needed rolling anyways. It hadn't been rolled since the...
Also, is it a grass field or is it a crop field?
crop field.
Right, so because grass has a different rolling type, as you know.
Oh yeah, I know that. But I'm just saying that the crop field needed to be re-rolled under seeding. It's like, well, the field was already pre-rolled before I seeded. So it doesn't, that's what I mean. It's why it doesn't make sense why it wants you to re-roll it even though the field was pre-rolled.
Yeah, but you've run the seeder over it, so
No, I
it's
suppose.
changed.
I suppose so. Still doesn't make any bloody sense. Any real life actual farmers that perhaps watch this? let us know what you do.
Yeah, I know I've heard of you that the stone picking is like really unrealistically. Stone picking can be a thing in certain like areas, but not anywhere near to the extent you get out of the game.
Oh yeah, no. I imagine so, because... Yeah, but I suppose in-game they're just trying to make it for extra profit or whatever.
Well, like I say, it's really useful to say, like on my Valley series, which I've got, because on that map you can make the stones into lime. So it saves you having to buy lime.
I thought you could... Yeah, you might not be able to do it on this.
There's mods that you can do it with. I don't know if we've got one installed on this map or not. I'd have to look.
I'm not putting field stones on. Not even asking you to.
No, it's not something I'm too keen on the idea of doing. It works in some... It works in, like I say, that Valley of the Old Farm series is working on, but it's not something I do on every map.
No.
Plus you kind of need modded equipment because the standard in-game has
Stone
such a small
picker.
tank and such a small bloody working width.
Oh yeah.
I tried it on Calmsden once, and the size of those fields, it was frigging.
A bit like me and instantly regretting a potato contract.
That's the one, yep.
So I do apologise if there's any sort of outside noise, if you hear any sort of banging outside or anything like that. There's outside little bit of work going on, so...
I'm afraid I've not heard of it yet, I can say that, but...
It might not pick up, but it's just a warning if it did happen to pick up.
Some building work done, eh?
A little bit of roof repair.
GametimeUK Towers, he's having an extra wing added.
No, it's just in between, like, the kitchen and bathroom, the heavy rains that we had recently. It's basically...
Yeah, like quite a lot of it.
Yeah, well, that... Hopefully, this repair actually stops it. We'll find out this weekend, won't we, when it absolutely pisses it down again. It's weird how it's in the middle of May, but yet the temperature's like -6.
Yeah, this map's obviously got a weird sort of biome deficiency. According to this, it's going to get up to like 8 degrees this afternoon.
Yeah. But then what at night? Because according to that, it says -11. It's like, what?
Obviously a cold place.
Yeah.
Other than that, I think that like 2 much level, that's just the theoretical highest and lowest in it. It ends up somewhere in that range. A bit like the real weather forecast does, gives you like a range of temperatures and...
Surprised you weren't cooking today.
I wasn't aware of it.
It's been a little bit, been quite warm today.
Alright. So one of them, especially earlier on this week, it put some rain down Monday.
Tell me about it. Put some bloody rain down at the weekend, I know.
You can tell kids are on holiday, so of course the weather's shite.
Yeah. That was a problem. Got a bloody... Just got parked up. You know. Sort of trying to get to the bloody opera house.
Aye.
Next minute, heavens opened, didn't they?
Mad.
And it was like, yeah, I'm not stopping. I'm going. I'm carrying on. Because we had like what, less than 10 minutes to get there.
Hmm.
So it was like,
How
yeah,
was it? Shrek you went to see, wasn't it?
yeah, it was good.
Oh, God, that's what I tell you.
Well, that was the third time I'd seen it.
Oh, fair enough. Well, all the time, every time at the same spot, like, or
No, one was the palace. One was the Lowry. And then this one was the Opera House. And I'm tempted to go see it at the Winter Gardens
fair enough.
in December again. I might do. And see what she thinks. She'll go back.
She will, well,
Yeah, she will. But I guess it's just planning the dates because it's running at a certain time in December. Obviously, it's thinking of trains and just certain dates that it is actually running. There definitely won't be trains running.
well, what you do is go a couple of days before and have a couple of days there. Make a break of it.
Yeah.
You see, that's what I do a lot with gigs and that these days, is I'll book a couple of days and we'll go and...
Yeah, but it's... Problem is, that time of year is out of season as well.
So it usually means everything's cheap.
Well, that's true.
You know, usually what that means is like hotels and that normally aren't that expensive.
No.
Because they want people in, because it's not the...
It's not height of season.
Yeah, the hotel still costs just as much to run, if not more.
Hmm. Don't know, when I see her... see her tomorrow, so I'll have a word.
Right. Fair enough.
It's just the dates. The dates are quite... I can't remember
Was it like really close to Christmas or?
And over Christmas. It's a weird one. Oh, did you end up watching STH?
Yes, I have seen it.
Yeah. Is it maybe time he needs to come up with something new?
Possibly. I mean, we've had the different variations, haven't we, and stuff. I quite like the guessing category. That added a different dynamic.
The which one?
The couple when he's had like guessing and stuff like that. I think there's a lot of scope you could do with that.
Hmm. Well,
what we're saying is, Alex, get in touch.
Yeah.
We'll give it a go.
Oh, I would.
I think he's on. Does he do that on Xbox or on PC these days?
I don't know. Yeah, Alex.
Yeah,
well,
that would be one that'd be really fun to do in a 5M server. Because you'd be able to fully disguise as NPCs and stuff.
Yeah. Just have to see how that goes as well.
I honestly don't think they'll overly screw around with it. I really don't think they'll.
Yeah, but it's the thing that worries me is if they charge.
Yeah. I also think it might be a positive side if some of the people who work on that get involved with the multiplayer side of GTA 6. Maybe we could start to see a little bit more freedom in that than we had in...
Yeah, but this is why I think this acquisition, because if you know... I don't know if you read about it. They were on about...
Well, didn't Take-Two try and get 5M shut down a few years ago?
Yeah.
So they've gone with if you can't beat them, join them approach.
Yeah. I mean, it's took them long enough. But the thing is I don't think they'll charge, but don't quote me on that. I just think if they did charge, I think that would be losing a lot of community.
Oh, it would. Like I said, I don't think...
It's basically they're going to allow. This is a weird thing because from what I was reading, was it was going to allow certain mods to be coming into the online side, but it's their created mods like the 5M stuff, but that then limits console players.
Unless Rockstar do like what Bethesda did and go have an approved.
Yeah.
I guess like Farm Sim does as well in respect.
Like a mod hub type thing.
Yeah. For Fallout has that like the developer studio, whatever they call it. Creator studio or whatever.
Yeah. We'll have to see what happens, but
the thing is, you've also got to give them some credit in that they like not allowing of script mods isn't a game maker. That's actually Sony and Microsoft's side.
Yeah.
They're the ones who disallow script-based mods at any level on console because they don't want any script that could potentially unlock the back door of the console, which if I understand, I actually agree.
Yeah, that doesn't bother me. Yeah, that type of thing doesn't bother me. It'd be nice to have. I mean, new vehicles wouldn't be bad as long as they're not like.
We get plenty of that through GTA Online now, though. They're not slow. They're not slow to throw a new car at us.
No, but it's a case of as long as it's not a mod that's, as long as it don't cost you the earth. That's always been my problem with GTA. Is the stuff costs you the earth?
Oh,
like, like a stupid terminal.
That's 1.4 million.
That cost me 1.4 million in the Avenger. That could have been less than that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but as I put to you in the chat at the time, that was just a money grabbing site, that's make it expensive, hopefully one or two people who can't be bothered to grind for it buy a shark card or two.
Which I didn't, because it's look, I had funds left over.
I still think it's an amazing sign of where the game's gone. That a T20 costs $500,000. The T20 supercar costs 500,000. You look at what any new supercar comes into the game now.
Yeah.
Because the economy in GTA went the way it did, Rockstar just chased it.
Yeah. Oh, don't we know it? And the other thing was there'd been all them bloody exploits and stuff. Where some people had been careful with money and stuff, and then while others got themselves banned.
Yeah.
And
smart ones knew when to stop.
But it's just like, you see people with still got tons of money. But it's like, how? Some of it...
I got an advert on Facebook for a company that apparently will do you a GTA Online account with like billions of pounds if you want it. On console as well. I don't know what they're doing for that. I didn't look into it in detail. But they're literally advertising on Facebook.
Okay.
It was obviously some who reckon they could do you an account with like 10 billion and cars and... I had a quick flick through this. I have no intention. I was just pure curiosity, but they wanted like your PSN login and that. I thought, well, that's where I'm going to start. No way I'll be giving that away.
No, that sounds a bit dodgy.
It was only about £8. I'd almost have been half tempted to just use a burner PSN account just to see what happened.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I say that sounds a bit dodge.
Yeah, I can't look at how they're going to be doing it though, because it's not like you can, but they reckon they can do it to PS4 and PS5 accounts.
Mm,
And you think if they're pushing adverts on Facebook, then that's still serious.
yeah. So Shrek.
I don't know.
So Shrek runs 12th of December
Hmm.
onwards. Get this: 21st, 22nd, 23rd of December, Christmas Eve, Boxing Day.
Wow.
27th, 28th, 29th, 30th. So it's like most of them are bloody evening shows. I mean, there is a way around it, We go down by train, see the show, get a hotel, come back the day before. But it's knowing if trains are going to be running on
That's what I'm
certain.
saying to you. That's what I say. Just do like a day or two in a hotel around it and make like a bit of time away for it.
Mm,
Like I said, I started doing that with gigs. Just I can't be bothered doing long distances in one day.
Blackpool's
When
not. Yeah, Blackpool's not far from me. But
no,
it's being able to get down there.
yeah, no, but yeah, just to me, especially when like if you do it right, you can get hotels for like 40, 50 quid. I bet that time of year a hotel in Blackpool would come around with 30 quid.
Maybe 50. Depends where you stay.
Hmm. I can't imagine Blackpool in the middle of December being too expensive. As you say, yeah, and Blackpool's not really known as a big shopping area, so it's not like you're going to get the massive Christmas shopping crowd.
No. Well,
There's only sort of one real shopping centre I know of in Blackpool.
Hounshill.
I couldn't tell you what it's called, but I know it's
Yeah,
there.
Hounshill. The main one.
Hmm.
Near the tower. Right, so is this... What's that doing to that field? It's the worry. Alright, okay, so it's... Is it seed bed in it? I will buy a Ripper eventually.
I'll let you rent mine.
Honestly, I'm thinking about it. I just need to... Because she said, oh, well... She said to me, well, if we go again, then it's knowing the dates. I'm thinking, well, yeah, I know it's knowing the dates, but it's the fact of... It's close to Christmas, which doesn't bother me because I'd get the tickets before that. But it's just getting down there.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I mean, if my sister wasn't working, it'd be like, right, can I borrow the car on this day?
Yeah.
Sort of thing. And, it's not very far for me to get there, so, So I'd go down, spend a day there, and then once the show's finished, come back, so... I'll see. I'll see what's what.
Watch this space, we're getting a Blackpool Christmas vlog on the channel soon.
That's a good point, actually. There's also doing... You could kill two birds with one stone, because the illuminations would be still running, because they run till the 1st of January.
Oh god, I've given him an idea.
Could definitely do two birds with one stone. They don't start till September. Anyways. It's like the air show was...
Yeah. That was this weekend, wasn't it?
Yeah. The weekend I was down in Manchester, I was like... Yeah, okay. I thought about, like I say, I always thought about going to Blackpool Air Show, but then I thought, It's going to be busy. It's going to be rife with a lot of people. Possibility of pickpockets.
Well, the thing is, the beauty of an air show, you don't necessarily have to be right where the air show is.
No, I know.
You even have to see it from a... It's like I can never get the town nearest me. They charge entrance to the fireworks display every year. How? I can stand anywhere in the freaking city and see the fireworks.
Yeah.
Luckily, where she lives, she's quite high up, so we ended up watching them. Last year, we were literally sat in her room watching them because her window was sort of perfectly looking over.
Yeah.
But I don't get this charging entrance fee. I get charging it. I don't get anyone paying it.
But it was,
you know what I mean?
Well, it was like the sports club in where I am. Yeah, they were charging, but obviously that was BAE's sports club. But yeah, they were charging, and it was like, well, I just ended up stood outside the fence, and you could see them.
So I say the fireworks. The thing is, they kind of go up in the air. You can't. Like say from where she lives, literally, you could see them coming out of where they were being fired from.
Yeah.
And we had the perfect view, and it's like, well, this thing costs us a penny, and with a kettle. It's great.
Yeah. But it's just...
I get trying to charge me. I get companies wanting to charge. I don't get the people who've actually got them paid.
It's not like exactly, you're not exactly... Well, you kind of get a little bit better view, but you're not getting a better view.
I would say you're probably not, because if you're too close, you're having to...
Look up.
Yeah, well, if it's pointing slightly further away, you're getting a more panoramic. There's a bloody big word for this time of day.
Big word for you in general, isn't it?
Alright, you cheeky shit, isn't it?
But it's just like, I get that they have to charge because obviously they're charging entrance fee because they have
to put on.
Yeah.
Always have the other logic. Don't charge the entrance fee and hope to sell more, because I'm assuming there'll be a bar in there. There'll be probably a burger van.
Yeah.
Don't charge admission and instead just... See, it's a scenario that 1 or 2 spots we've got a bit silly on. They charge a massive entrance fee price.
Yeah.
I think we'll lower the entrance fee price. Maybe stick a bit extra on the stuff once you're in there. Because once you've got the people in...
Yeah, captive audience.
It's alright charging a fortune for tickets. If nobody buys it, no bugger turns up.
Yeah. And that's what I mean. It's what I can't understand, because it's like, yes, I get it, you paying for the... you've already paid, technically, well, you should have done, you paid the people to come down to do the display. You paid the company or the firers, But yet, you're just charging the entrance fee because you're trying to recoup back a bit as well.
Yeah.
But it seems a bit daft, because it's like, well, yes, you're on your land doing the display, but it's not like you can hide it.
Indoor fireworks will be the next big thing.
You can buy indoor fireworks, believe it or not.
I can imagine, but I don't know something like that.
You can
buy...
buy...
It's like you talk about trying to make silent fireworks, those are one of the daftest ideas.
There are some silent fireworks available.
I know there is.
They're not exactly silent.
There's a bit of a clue in the name.
Yeah, I know. It's... Because technically they're not... They are silent, but not silent, because the silent fireworks don't bang.
They still make like a...
Yeah, but they still make the when they're launching off.
Right.
So... Yeah. Obviously, you have indoor fireworks. You also can get what are known as daytime fireworks. I'll let that one sink in for a bit.
Well, no, I get the logic, but what? Do they have to be extra bright so you actually see them?
No. What classes as a daytime firework is technically like a firecracker type.
Right.
Yeah, they're more classed as your daytime fireworks. But your bigger ones, you know, your bigger fireworks are classed as your night times. I say you can get daytime fireworks that will work in daylight. They're a bit bizarre, but
I say, yeah, it just seems a waste of time to me, but that's just me.
well, it's technically like I don't mean like as in bright day, what you would class as bright daylight, like now.
Like early evening sort of scenario.
Yeah, it's more early evening, sundown, like sun setting type.
Right.
But they still class them as daytime fireworks because it's still technically classed as daytime.
Yeah.
But yeah, when the sun goes down, then that's it's weird.
Yeah, it's not that. I'll be coming up before too long with your firework displays, bonfire nights and everything.
So glad I'm not in that game anymore. Well, I am. I wish I was in that game, to be honest.
I know some good money for made here.
You could pull in. If you played your cards right. And if you have the stock level and the equipment, you can make, depending on how well you plan and what you charge, in a week, depends on that, you could make at least 10 grand.
Yeah.
If not more. And depends on certain things, like, you know, if you say doing a theme park show, for example, you know, you depend on how many nights you're doing, you know, there's a bit of nice healthy chunk of change, because you would charge a price for, technically charge the same price each night, and if you were doing from, let's say, when they start that to when the last night is, you could be walking away with some nice money.
Alright.
So let's say, you know, for example, Pleasure Beach or Alton Towers, because it's big, you know, they have big-ish displays. You know, you charge them $4 a night. Say, and it runs for, I don't know, say they're doing it for 12 nights or more, you know, you're sitting quite pretty there.
I can imagine you do alright with that one.
Yeah. And I know what the biggest earner is, but it's a very lucrative contract.
The New Year's Eve displays, weren't it, for the big cities and that?
London.
I was gonna say London or Sydney, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I know they always do a big display every year.
Yeah, but I'm meaning, like, over here, London is one of your big... I can imagine. Is your biggest tender. Because of how long it has to go on for, you know, you have to be making serious cash.
Oh, yeah.
Because London this year, London's show, if I'm correct on my figures, was estimated over 400,000.
What, fireworks?
£400,000 to put on.
Oh.
That was, you know, excluding firework costs and... Well, that was including fireworks costs and drone cost.
Mm.
Them drones are friggin' impressive.
Yeah, I know you like tinkering with your own with them anyway, don't you? Obviously not that level, but...
But, yeah, them drone shows are quite impressive.
How can you imagine?
It's all computer controlled, though.
Oh, yeah.
It's all software controlled, are them drone shows. But they are very, very impressive, and you have to have a lot of them. And they don't come cheap either, them.
No.
Especially if it goes wrong.
And if it goes wrong, generally it will destroy itself on the way down.
Yep. I have another little mini drone, which I'm yet to try out. I have a mini one.
Fair enough.
I have my big one, and then I've got my little mini drone, so...
No, folks, I don't know when drone footage is coming to the channel either.
There is already some drone footage on the channel.
Oh, is that? Fair enough.
Yeah. The drone footage from local area, drone footage from Furnace Abbey. One of my last ones was Morecambe I ever did a drone flyover.
Oh.
Bloody nice day to do it. That's a problem, you've got to have decent weather and calm wind.
Yeah.
You can have, you can fly up to so much, like, wind-wise, but, if the weather app for drone flying says you don't fly, you don't fly. Because, yeah, drones may be, stable.
But they're going to put up with so much.
But they can only put up with so much wind speed.
Yeah, makes sense.
The drones that the police use, or Mountain Rescue and that lot use, they're very, very expensive drones.
Oh, I can imagine.
I know the coppers use DJIs. They use DJI. They used to use the
Means nothing to me, I'm afraid, so...
Basically, it was a certain model of drone, and they had fitted them with a camera for thermal imaging and everything.
Yeah.
And they're well in the region of... The drone itself was in the region of at least $5,000. I know that much.
Yeah.
The camera, on the other hand, was an additional 10.
No, you wouldn't want that to suddenly plummet out of the sky because you got something wrong, would you?
No, would you hell? Because, yeah, cameras are The cameras are ridiculous on them though.
Yeah, but for that job you need them to be good.
It's the same with the mountain rescues. They sort of use the drones, but I believe they've stopped using the drones in some cases. They still use them slightly, but not as much. But I believe they have Rocket Man now. You know, like you saw at Glastonbury
Yeah.
with the jetpack. Yeah, I believe they have one of them do our local
Oh God.
rescue.
That'd be something to see flying over you.
Hmm. Well, this worked better this time.
He's not managed to drown anything yet, which is a bit of an achievement for him.
I know I haven't drowned anything yet. No, I kind of did your trick.
Right.
Not to the extreme of... was it straw or hay?
Oh, when I had to
Straw.
throw a mountain.
Yeah.
That was because of the snow, is what caused that.
Hmm. No, but I used do your trick with the grass.
Did a couple of cuts and then picked it all up.
Yeah.
Not overly realistic, but it works.
Yeah. Not going for realism.
Thankfully.
Does this thing not have... This one not have rear steer? I thought this one did.
I don't know what he's on about, folks, so...
No, it doesn't. Oh well. Must have been the other one. I was on about the tractor. I just wondered if this tractor had the rear steer, but it actually, this isn't the one with the rear steer.
Hmm.
It's a smaller model of this tractor that does.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird how you know when you've cut the grass, you've tried to follow cutting around the same path, but you never can get it right, even with the swaths.
Mm-hmm. It's the angle of the turning. You got to know where the tractor turns versus where. So your pickup point isn't to the very front.
Hmm. And it's knowing, because you've done more than one cut on this field, you've got to know when, you know, when you're at 100%, you've got to remember that don't go forward, because otherwise you're going to miss bits.
I used it with a round baler.
Yeah.
So glad I've got a square.
I got the cash to upgrade if I wanted to.
I got a square, so I just keep driving on through.
Yeah, but that means you've had to get a separate wrapper then. I'm guessing.
Yeah, I do need to get a second wrapper as and when I need to wrap.
I still haven't managed to get what I needed to do yet. You know what? I could actually... Yeah, 1 second. Where is the tractor? There. Let's move this. Here, because technically I can. Ah, okay. Because technically all I need to do is go through the fence and I'm back on my land. I am on my land anyways.
Go through the fence. Just go through the fence. Just.
I'll take take offence to the fence. Right, let's remember how to do this, shall we? Create job. Ooh, actually, before you do that, make sure that you change the seed on this one this time. Because there is a reason for this. There, and then put that onto the back edge. Headlands.
Ah, good old cosplay.
Should be.
It would be a whole lot different without it.
That's weird. Why has it generated a... I didn't ask it to generate a course already, but it did. What?
You have to knock the button.
I guess I did. Why can't I see the course? Well, it's been generated there. Yeah, let's do that. And start job. Figure it out, dumbwit. Don't get stuck on a tree, dickhead.
Would you rather got stuck on a tree or ended up in the ocean, the lake, river again?
I don't need not working on that field, so I don't have to worry.
You hope.
They'd have a hard job trying to get stuck in a bloody river.
Trust me, to farms in workers, that's challenge accepted.
Hmm. 2 seconds.
1, 2.
No, nothing abnormal there. I think I know why it did what it did then. No, Disco turned around and said, "Do you want to switch audio device?" No, I don't. Thank you very much.
Quite like the one you're on.
Ah, crap, too fast. Back.
Too furious.
Might be worth me actually starting to pick some of these up. I suppose I can still wrap with the engine off. Weird, not questioning it. Oh, I've done myself a night. You know, I said about this, like, needing more tractors?
Yes.
Hmm.
You bought yourself something. Or you're leasing something.
No, I bought 2.
Well, I'm guessing when you're talking about four-wheel steer, I'm going to say one of them's a JCB.
Yes.
When you were talking about, is this one four-wheel steer, I knew what you were talking about.
Blobber! Urgh! Are you... Really? You're blocked by an object? Are you shite?
Yes, he is. Shite, that is.
So I sold my class. Because if you
I actually saw it in the used vehicle tab before.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's how you knew.
I thought you'd sold. Well, I saw a class saddle track. I saw a class rear track thing, and I thought, I wonder if you've sold yours.
Hmm. Yeah,
Just because, like I say, I knew I'd seen it.
Yeah, I decided that one went bye-bye. I then managed to get a JCB and get a nice T8 New Holland.
Bloody hell. Then I've got one of those on the Valley of the Old Farm, as you probably see. It's actually a really good tractor.
What, the T8?
Yeah, TA 350 Genesis.
Yeah. It's usually a kind of like a go-to.
Well, like I say, that T7 I've got in this just came up was up to use when we first started.
Yes, I know. You beat me to the punch with that one.
Well, were you after that as well?
Yeah, I was after the T7, but you beat me to it.
Considering the amount of work it's done for me, I can't really argue with it. It's because it's got just enough power that it can run most of like the heavy implements I want.
Hmm. Right. So I'm going to part this up top a bit. A minute, so it keeps it out of the way. But definitely having the more than one grass cut.
It speeds up the process.
Well, it's definitely giving me more bales. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, if I really wanted to, I probably could have gone and bought a big M.
Yeah, but just you don't need it. It's
No.
one of those.
Well, if
a big tractor with a front and rear butterfly does everything a big M does.
Yeah, no. But if I'd have had the idea of what I was going to originally go for tractor-wise, you'd have been coming to my farm and...
Well, you're going for a Fen.
I was thinking about one, but then...
There was one used for a while, wasn't there?
Yeah. But then you'd have probably come to my farm and while I'm not on the game or something, install it.
No, they just done like we used to do to Alan. You found it on top of one of the really tall buildings.
I still remember when you put that one on the lighthouse.
Yeah.
There's you driving past with it on a friggin' low loader.
No, I had it on the back of that tiny little cotton trailer that's still in 22.
Yeah.
On the back of, I think it was a pickup.
Hmm.
And I just trundled past you and Alan were working in this, and I just trundled on past behind you.
But I saw it. I saw you come past.
But he never.
He didn't, because he was in first person view. Why he didn't see you, whereas I saw you passing. Yeah, because that's when you stuck it on the lighthouse bridge, wasn't it?
Yeah. I put it in all kinds of weird. I did 3 or 4 of those, didn't I?
Was that his 7R?
Yeah. There was a few others. Like, there was one time where you and him were working on a field, and I was just driving past with the biggest wheel loader on that little cotton trailer on the back of a pickup and stuff. And
Hmm.
I was just rolling through the background, seeing if you guys actually noticed what I was doing.
When was the Mahindra wheelies?
That was the same series, wasn't it? That was when I flipped. Because that was the one we eventually had to kill it, because we killed it when you planted the magic forest.
Yeah.
It was Goldcrest Valley.
It wasn't really a series, it was just us just
Sticking about.
messing with Armson.
You planted way too many trees to the point where the FPS took a visible drop if you looked in that direction.
Yeah, we'll be doing that again.
Until next time.
What even be
Saying
doing?
that 22 can obviously handle it better, because look what I did in Silver Run.
Yeah, but Silver Run was one of the weird maps anyways.
Because I planted 2 full lots of that tree planter.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Hey, you better go back and do that bit you missed, you son of a bitch. I'm not paying you for missing shit.
Oh, Farm Sim AI. I love it.
It's cosplay. But I think it's the way I got it set for course generation.
Yeah, I still tinker with it to try and get it to like not miss corners and shit. It can be difficult. I tend to use sharp corners, not smooth. Is my best piece of advice.
Oh, I do use sharp. Oh no, he's going back over it now. I think it's because I must have been still set to lands and not anything else. I never know which one's the best one to use.
I've been using lands lately.
Yeah, but that's not going to help me when I don't. The ones by the water I tend to do myself.
Yeah.
Right, come on, hurry up. You start wrapping that one, I'll get the next bale ready. I can't remember where I bloody sold these. Oh, it was the animal dealer, wasn't it, last time?
I think it's the animal dealer, yeah.
Not that I need to sell them right now. You're not blocked by an object. Okay, maybe you are blocked by an object. Oh no, no, no. You figured it out, clever boy. You're not blocked by an object. It kind of was, blocked by a little tree. But it managed to figure its dumb self out. I kept meaning to ask you to get that bloody link to Home Worlds, but...
Oh, sorry, yeah, I forgot. I'll send it over. It's not a bad conversion to where it's just such a big map. I keep looking at it, but...
But it's just...
The one thing I will say is I installed Auto Drive, and I'm using that to help me, because Courseplay just does not... Courseplay or something just does not know what to do with those roads.
No. It's either that or... I don't know, I've just been...
I mean, there's still Hills of Tuscany sat there if you want a map to play with.
Oh, I'm thinking about that, you know. But I was waiting, that one's more... I've got an idea with that. So I'm not going to say too much on that one yet.
No, fair enough.
That'll be probably depends when you stop.
If you want me to back down and you want to put
No,
something
no,
on, let me know. I'm
no,
no
no.
problem with that.
Figure it out, you're not blocked. You're turning. Good. No, no, no. I was just thinking about, obviously, something else you said to me before. It depends how well you're going to be able to keep on top once.
I'm doing alright so far. Let's see if I can
You're
keep
not
myself a little bit
blocked.
ahead.
Figure the shit out, dumbass.
As long as I can keep myself ahead, I'm alright, which I'm not doing too bad right now. I don't want to be at a point where I'm needing some for that week, because that then puts pressure which I don't overly enjoy. If I can still be 2 or 3 weeks ahead.
Welcome to the life of a YouTuber.
Oh yeah, no, I get that.